Picture this: a quiet suburban home, a loving family, and a horrific crime that would shatter everything. This is the story of the Arushi Himrai double murder, one of India's most baffling and tragic unsolved mysteries. It all started on the morning of May 16, 2008. Arushi Talwar was found dead in her bedroom in Noida. Her throat was slit. The initial suspect, the family's live-in help, Himrai, who was missing. The police thought it was an open and shut case. Himrai killed Arushi and fled. But then came the twist that turned the entire investigation on its head. The very next day, Himrai's body was discovered on the terrace of the same house, hidden under a cooler. He had been killed in the exact same way as Arushi. Suddenly, the prime suspect was also a victim. The case spiraled into chaos. Who could have killed them both? The police investigation was a disaster from the start. The crime scene was contaminated, crucial evidence was lost, and basic procedures were ignored. The terrace, where Himrai's body lay for a whole day, wasn't even searched initially. It was a complete mess, with no signs of a forced entry. Suspicion fell on the only other people in the house that night: Arushi's parents, doctors Rajesh and Nupur Talwar. The media went into a frenzy. Wild theories and rumors spread like wildfire, painting the parents as the villains in a twisted family drama. The case was handed over to the CBI, India's top investigative agency. But even they couldn't find a clear answer. The first CBI team suspected the parents' compounder and his friends, but couldn't prove it. Then, a second CBI team took over and pointed the finger back at the parents, suggesting a so-called honor killing. The problem was, there was no murder weapon, no conclusive forensic evidence, and no clear motive. Everything was based on circumstantial evidence and assumptions. The case became a national obsession. Everyone had an opinion. Was it a crime of passion, a botched robbery, or something else entirely? In 2013, a trial court convicted Rajesh and Nupur Talwar, sentencing them to life in prison. The judgment was heavily criticized, with many legal experts arguing that it was based on a weak, contradictory chain of circumstantial evidence. It felt like the court was trying to find someone, anyone, to blame for this horrifying crime. The Talwars spent 4 years in prison, maintaining their innocence the entire time. Then, in 2017, the Allahabad High Court acquitted them. The court stated that the evidence against them was simply not strong enough to prove their guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. They were released, but the victory was bittersweet. Their daughter was gone, their reputations were destroyed, and the real killer was still out there. So, the biggest question remains unanswered. If the parents didn't do it, who did? Who killed Arushi Talwar and Himrai Ben? The case is a chilling reminder of how a flawed investigation and media sensationalism can destroy lives. It exposes our deepest fear, that sometimes justice is never found, and the truth remains forever buried. What do you think really happened that night? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into fascinating cases.